Cheesy movies at times are so bad, but so good at the same time. So let's just start with the review of Blue Beetle. And anyway, Jaime Rodriguez finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology called the Scarab. And Jaime becomes a symbiotic host of the Scarab. He discovers extraordinary and unpredictable powers, changing his destiny to become the Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is a family film. There will be cheese all over the film. A lot of heartstrings being pulled. Yes, some dumb stuff like the family being fighters. And you know what? Some of it does not make sense, but fuck it. It's a family film. Blue Beetle is pretty cool. And I felt as the movie was oriented more toward Latin culture, and I'm not saying they're excluding anyone, the way the family dynamics were brought up in the film can be more relatable to Latinos. And look, the translation from Spanish to English is never the same. Spanish words always have more of an empowerment with emotion behind every word. And we get Jaime to be a weak character at the beginning who has high expectations in life. And we get the dynamic of all the family members. Get the mother who's overbearing, the grandma who has secrets, the sister who is annoying and very negative. Father is lost in life but lives for his family, making it his purpose. An uncle who's intelligent but seems to get nowhere in life, but family is the most important to him. The message behind the film can be a few things. 1, being oppressed by the rich regardless of your culture. 2, family means everything. You can get by as long as you have them by your side. And 3, each individual can live happily with not having many things. The messages in Blue Beetle are all sweet and loving. It's a family movie, so what do you expect? Look, 90% of the rich folks are Latinos in this film, excluding the villain and the receptionist. And by the way, the receptionist did throw a bit of a remark of pronouncing Jaime and repeating back, Jamie. The lady next to me said, pinche vieja pendeja, and I tried to laugh at her comment. It's a good feel movie that I would watch over and over. Aside from the family, the plot keeps moving along with George Lopez's good sense of humor. And the CGI was actually good. I know DC gets trashed on their CGI. But everyone is too hard on this universe. It's not the easiest thing to work on, and as well, happy to see famous Mexican actors in the film, many that I grew up watching at a young age. So I know the production had a set of targeted audiences. That is okay with me. Not all movies will be for everyone. Putting aside the cheesy family dynamics, the Scarab and Jaime are funny together. I can feel the growth slowly within the film, and the Scarab does whatever it wants to Jaime, so that's the funny part. And Blue Beetle has comedy with the Scarab technology learning about its host. And I learned the voice of Scarab was a singer named Biggie G, who I do follow, even though I could not hear her voice because it was very robotic, but applaud to her. And now for the negatives in the film are major ones to point out. And the love interest in this film is okay. I don't see much of it besides love at first sight. Sure, I do like the switch of the guy is now the poor one this time around. They make a reference in the movie. And now Blue Beetle does have a villain, which was a huge miss. So she was not evil enough and kind of felt like a mad grandma. I know that's rough. I love the actress, but her intentions in the movie were met. Still did not feel like I was mad at her. I'm like, okay, great, you created an army, cool, but there was no intensity there at all. Felt very flat for her character. The explanations of the Scarab were told over and over in the film. No need to have it in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end of how the technology works. Well, and the other villain was kind of there. The fighting scenes were cool. Talking about the fighting, the family being involved to kick some ass. Well, that is where the cheese just gets gooey. But fuck it. Blue Beetle is a fun family film. Really do not take it too hard. It has errors, but also good storytelling of a family trying to survive among the wealthy. Jaime is trying to find his purpose in life to help out his family. And I related a lot to this film. And if you did not relate, that is totally fine. I think it's still worth a watch. I did cry twice in the film, by the way. But there's a reason once you watch the film or if you've already seen it. And this EC character is pretty cool. And I would like to learn about this one. Most of all, the connection between Jaime and the Scarab. And that's all I have for today. Here are any videos YouTube would like to recommend. Subscribe or like to see more. Until the following review, have a nice day. Bye.